the way that Yuval Avraham exposed the use of AI by the Israeli military is something else. He talked to a lot of intelligence officers, and they explained how Israel is generating targets. So there used to be a unit in the Israeli intelligence, which was called Unit 19, and it was a unit that generated targets mostly in Gaza, mainly by saying, okay, this is a person that we think is a Hamas fighter, we want to kill him. And then there's also the question of what is the number of civilians that is acceptable to kill alongside of this person by bombing this person. And Yuval Avraham exposed how this unit basically has been sidelined by artificial intelligence, and the artificial intelligence can create thousands. In fact, it was ordered by the Israeli intelligence to create 40,000 targets in Gaza. And then each target came with permission to kill up to 100 civilians. And if you do the math, 40,000 times 100, then you can see really the genocidal intent. And it's not coming from the AI, it's coming from the officers who designed this system to say, we want to kill 100 people for every one of the 40,000 people who we consider to be Hamas fighters. So this is the first time in history that AI has been used as a weapon. But the main argument that those officers kept explaining to Yuval Avraham is just how compelling it is when the AI is giving the soldier a target, and the soldier has to make a decision whether he fires or not, artillery or a bomb or whatever, and the soldier has the right to interrogate the AI and ask, why do you think this is a value target? What proof do you have? And the AI is supposed to answer all these questions. But they basically say, but the way that the AI talks to the soldiers just immediately cut the conversation short and open fire because the AI is so convincing. And I think Yuval Avraham just forgot to ask one very important analytical question in his reports. And this is what I want to talk to you about, because I think the reason that these intelligence officers have been so eager to speak with him, the reason that they were willing to go into details and expose Israel's use of AI in the war is something that begs a question. Why are they so eager to do it? Why are they willing to share this secret information? And I think the answer is very apparent when we hear Professor Sebastian Ben Daniel, an Israeli professor who is also an activist that most people would consider him to be a pro-Palestinian activist, like even an anti-Zionist activist in the way that he speaks. But in fact, he very eagerly used those reports by Yuval Avraham and went on giving a lot of lectures and podcasts and things like this to say, yes, Israel is committing genocide, but it's the fault of the AI. The AI has tricked and manipulated the Israelis to commit genocide. And in fact, this is really a very dangerous argument. And I think this also explains why these intelligence officers wanted to speak to Yuval Avraham, because they wanted to clean their own conscience. They know that they've dropped bombs on civilian houses with 100 families and killing so many innocent people. And in order to deal with this unbelievable emotional burden and feeling of guilt, they shift the blame to the AI. It's very similar to how they would like to shift the blame on Netanyahu.